So Hercules Bees here on April 12th, and we're checking out hive 2-foot hive number 14. These bees, I've removed the front bar, which is a front bar with a cleat to give myself some working room here. And a week ago I checked that these bees were on 6 brood comb. So knowing that, I'm going to go through a quick routine inspection, kind of call out what I see as I see it. In this first comb, I'm noting significant numbers of capped worker brood and also capped drone brood. And the pattern is shown here. The workers have backfilled empty cells in the comb with pollen and some sources of nectar. Some cells of nectar. And thin honey bands are on the top of each of these brood combs right now in April. Again, there is a new comb on the bottom. On the camera's left would be the rounded, bigger drone comb, and on the front would be worker comb. We can see. Would the cameraman come in? Alright. So we can see new bees hatching out of this comb. This bee right here, which is quite lighter in color, is a recently hatched out bee. And it's management of the recently hatched out bees population force that lets us do stuff as beekeepers. Pause.
Go.
So I found something I want to talk about on this top bar comb. The bees, when I checked a week ago, had a comb the size of this capped worker brood area. Since a week they have drawn out this new comb and filled it in with developing larvae right to the comb's edges. This is a half-finished comb for Hercules Bees hives. It's still very weak moving around because it's only attached to the top bar by this thin few cells of comb. When this comb reaches the bottom floor of the hive, then the honeybees will work it over again from bottom to top, and they will secure the attachment to the top bar, resulting in a much structurally strong comb. So it's important to know that this is not completely stable, and care must be used when manipulating the top bar hive. But that's okay, because it's all about easy movements with the top bar hive. For example, when I'm picking up this next bar, I'm not disturbing the bees. There's no crack, there's no pop of my wooden ware. And when I've seen what I wanted to see on this hive, when I've seen what I wanted to see, I can put it back. Putting it back takes a nice wiggling motion, so you can avoid crushing bees. It's much easier to manipulate 8 pounds than 30. Stepping back from the end. Stepping back.
Ready? Go.
2, 4, 6, 7. This is done within a week. This is the last comb. What they do first is they just build a mass and they fill it with pollen and honey as they can, because it's build time. So we have a nice beginning of a honey band here with stored pollen. So here we go. Here's a queen I have from 2013, and she's inspecting this new comb too. She's just as curious as the rest.
Put it out again.
And I see that towards the bottom, she's already laying fresh eggs. So they will plan to turn this into a brood comb and enlarge the nest. And then on the 8th comb,
starting.
On the 8th comb, you can notice how extended the workers' bellies are, how extended their abdomens are, to use the correct terminology. That means that they are full of nectar, and they are going to heat up and make wax. They pass liquid wax from scales on their underside They hang in great clumps and pass up the platelets as they make them. They cool soon after. So I've seen my inspection of this growing hive. It's gone from 6 comb to 7 comb in a week. Fed them some sugar because I want them to build as much comb as they can during spring season. And now we're just going to put it back together. I use a blank one on the back. So I have my front cleat here. In it goes. No crushing of bees. Tighten everything up. Even everything up. Evening everything up will prevent them from building more sidewall attachments. If you're in a 4-foot hive, you get around to the back and push from the back. And that's how easy and quick an inspection is.